Right, let me actually find where we are on my notes. Then I can do a recap.
Tavis just had a period.
Okay. Yeah, he did actually.
Yeah. I was speaking to my mum and I seen all blood.
Oh.
But I'm using for that because I was speaking to her in private.
Oh yeah,
We're not
good
there
point.
either.
Good point.
Well,
We're not there.
where?
We're off on our own.
Where?
Yeah, you guys are off in the Temple of Air and Wind.
You just gagged off.
So, if I can remind myself, and I'm going to need your help here, guys, about what happened last time. All I know is that we ended on Spider Monkey Clitoris.
Oh my god.
That was a tired, hysterical day, that wasn't it?
I know, we were
I don't think
very
it's going to be
stupid.
much better.
We know that Avia needs Nekia shards to be elevated and hidden.
Yeah.
Do you want the other light?
We headed to the Great Tits.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, you were in the Great Tits for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the hornbills were fucking giving us the eyes.
Yeah,
but not those kind of eyes.
Oh, there was something about your backstory happened.
Yeah.
some shit. Oh yeah, it's all Andy's fault.
Yeah, all about my ancestral
Twist
shame.
that slightly so I'm not sat on you like. Can you twist this camera a bit towards me?
There we go.
Wow.
She wants
Otherwise
more
I'm gonna have to
attention.
be sat on top of Ash and it's really annoying because I'm elbowing her like this with my pen. I'm right like that.
I wish I could, like, stand my phone somewhere a bit more. That'll do.
That's why you need one of these.
I know, I had one and it broke.
Oh,
It, like, snapped.
Definitely didn't try and push that over then.
So, yeah, last time you got the main thing that happened was obviously the monkey clitoris, but other than that, we went into the Temple of Air and Wind where we discovered a little bit of history about what was her name again?
Avia.
Ardrifania.
Everything. She's lost. She's been gone for 30 years and
Yep.
we heard the word red rock.
Yeah.
So, I have a question about that. So, like, have Kenkus only been a thing for 30 years?
No, they've been flightless for 30 years.
That's when they betrayed everyone.
Yeah. So they have been around historically for longer, and they were flying just like all of the other.
Okay.
Jin tried to pass it off as
Avian
his father's
people.
father, even though he's only like 20.
My father's father.
So you went through the Temple of Air and Wind. You learnt a little bit. You went through the different rooms. There was the entrance, the main hall, the inner sanctum. All of these, nondescript places. Altar of offerings.
That's the meme actually gave me the idea for it.
Shut up!
It's saved on my phone just to show him and I've just opened it now. It's not showing the text but whatever.
Oh, you fixed it with blue sack for now.
I didn't touch
fixed
it.
it with
And then eventually the Chamber of Whispers, which is where we found a broken kind of bird's cage, and Grand Avariarch Hootenwise gave you a little story. He told you a story about a betrayal, actually. So, long story short, the Kenkus, but not only them, most Corvids were intelligent beings, and they were very jealous of the power and intelligence that Airdrie possessed. And so they trapped her, essentially, in a very mutinous way. And when she broke out, she punished them by taking away their flight, so grounding them. After which, she disappeared. Avia has to now rely on the Nekia shard, which is embedded into the underneath of the floating island. And you heard a word on the wind.
Was it bird? What's the word?
It was Red Rock. And I think from then we got into Monkey Clitoris, so we kind of left it.
Unraveled a bit, didn't it? And
kind
can
of
you
left
just
it
adjust
there.
that thing behind you? It's stressing me out.
We did come up with a
Okay.
Yeah, it's got the
like a loose plan, didn't we, of going. Yeah, yours is wonky as fuck.
Oh my god, sort them out.
Alright.
So's that one, to be honest.
Look, we're meant to be professionals.
We're not.
Fuck, put these up.
Yeah, we had a loose plan, didn't we, of going towards towards Red Rock and being dropped off along the way.
Is that Red Rock there?
Yeah.
Red Rock, right in the corner of the map, yeah, far southeast. And on the way, yeah, you guys do know there is a underwater city.
There's an Eki shot there as well.
Yeah. Hootenwise has told you that the the air and sea around Red Rock is heavily defended.
By what?
Did you ask him?
Yes.
She's asking him now.
I believe you guys came into contact with one of their forces, a Wyvern Wyvern, in the air. Flying high in the air.
It's famously where you throw your hands.
In the air.
In the air.
Up in the air. Like you just don't care.
I feel like, you know how on games you have different areas that are different levels based on your experience? I think that's too high a level for us.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, no. We're
fucked up that Wyvern, didn't we?
We did fuck up the Wyvern the Wyvern.
With no help from fucking Avia.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up for it.
Is our ship like just attached to the side of Avia?
So your ship at the moment, it basically got took off for some like repairs at a little workshop. Yeah.
essential drum repairs.
Yeah. Somebody's repairing the drum at the moment. So did you guys come up with a plan?
No.
No.
I think the least plan is Red Rock.
Discussing it.
So you three, Jin, Betty and Binks, you were all at the temple and Tavis was away discovering his own fang. So we're approaching about midnight now. Tavis, remember, because it is moonlight out, you are invisible. As long as
I
you're
just choose to be, don't I?
as long as you're in the moonlight. So
Yeah.
you can't choose to be invisible if you're like indoors at night. But yeah, you
Choose to be invisible.
can choose to be
outdoors.
invisible.
Didn't make a difference, Quinn.
No one knows I can do that.
Yeah. So don't fucking metagame, yeah?
Rather than going to Marinus, should we go to Widow's Point, which is not underwater and probably a bit easier to
Is that
find
on the
than
south
Nekia
of?
shot?
Yeah.
That
I
could
was
work.
thinking that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
That could
there.
work. Yes, Binks, good suggestion.
No thanks. We should go to Widow's Point because it's not underwater.
Yes. I can't really swim that well, so.
Me neither.
I don't like getting my feathers wet.
So are you guys planning to set off at night time?
Oh, that'd be stupid.
Yeah, we die.
Should we go and find Tavis and get some rest and then go to Widow's Point?
Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm on Avia, just at any point, I just want to have a little mooch around and a little forage and see if there's any quirky looking flowers, ingredients, just stuff.
Okay.
I can't remember if I've already done this.
Roll me a perception check.
I feel like Betty's got a really high perception for a double Nat 20.
Shut up. Okay, well, from that you know that Avia itself doesn't hold a lot of its own.
Oh yeah, they're
Flora.
running wild, aren't they?
Yeah, or fauna. So essentially what they do is they don't land. They don't like landing, but what they do is they move to a certain part of the world, go and forage for resources, come back and move.
I remember now in my hysterical tired state last week that I offered to go and get them ingredients. So yeah, I'm gonna get them some honey so she can teach me the recipe.
I did ever saying Binks asking about honey. I wonder what that was about.
Yeah, I was seeing if they knew what night bee honey was.
I was trying to find something for a recipe for something.
Because I have some night bee
You
honey.
need
but we
something
don't
to
know
make
what it does.
something.
But yeah,
Where's Ian going?
sure.
Off to have a wank.
Off to his next client.
Like a handsome boy.
I'm gonna send him a picture. And then you fucking go. Where are you off to?
I haven't paid you to sit in the house. Not paid you to go socialising.
So you're not on his 20-minute break?
Even Donkey's allowed half an hour.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I'll go to bed.
So you guys are returning to what, the Great Tits?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's like
Okay.
when we last saw Tavis.
Yeah, well, you guys have basically decided. You went outside the Great Tits. You started traveling towards the Temple of Air and Wind, and that's when Tavis said, like, "Oh, I'm just going to go do this
Yeah.
other thing."
Go in that
So it was just outside of there.
Keep my peepers peeled for Tavis.
Okay, cool. Tavis, what are you doing at this moment then?
So
We're approaching about midnight.
Yeah, I've sort of finished chatting away. Just say a little prayer to Saluna, and then I'll make my way back.
Okay, cool. So you guys do meet at the Great
I'm going to be
Tits.
invisible, see if I can find them before they find me.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Roll me. Let's have a look.
Roll the shithouse check.
Roll me a stealth check, please, with advantage because you are invisible.
Yeah, I'm not stealthy. I'm big. 16.
Okay, and because you guys wouldn't necessarily be looking, would you? I'm going to use your passive perception for this one as a group. So let me find that.
Even being invisible?
Well, because you can hear footsteps.
Oh,
and things.
yeah,
You could
yeah,
be
yeah,
clumsy.
yeah.
You could like walk over something.
I am clumsy.
I am clumsy. Bless you.
Is anyone
Okay.
having enough bit of shortbread? Because it's real nice.
Help yourself.
Yeah,
I've
it's
already
really
had 2
good.
pieces.
Huh?
I've already had 2 pieces.
Yeah, I have.
You
I
only
have
had
one.
D.
I have, yeah, thanks, mate. So, passive perception, the one with the highest, lowest is Binks. Wow, what's going on there?
She's
with
not
a,
very
with a
perceptive.
10.
She can't see over.
Yeah, she's very short.
Low.
Followed by Jin with a 13, and then Betty with a 14. So, you okay over there? So, you get away with it, and you're able to sneak up on these guys. They're just walking along, like, casually chatting about air.
I'm just going to be behind him.
Me at them.
And then, like, just make myself visible. Like, hey, guys.
Whoa! Jesus! Don't do that!
Sorry, I just thought I'd sneak up on you.
Why?
See if you were.
You almost gave this old dear a heart attack.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to give you a heart attack. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Maybe I will do it again, but I don't know.
Are you actually old? Or are you like a young person in an old person's body? Are you...
Technically,
How does it work?
Yeah, is your heart old?
Yeah. Do your knees
No.
hurt?
they've always hurt.
Why is that?
Because she's always on them.
Scrubbing the floor.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, I got that.
I appear to be a lot older than I am, thanks to Noreen Knickerbocker. That bitch.
So, if you stay cursed forever, do you die soon because you're old?
No, I just look older.
Oh.
So when you're actually older, will you just look exactly the same? And then what if you get older than the older you look now? Would you look younger?
Do you get older?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dwarves live quite a while, don't they?
Yeah, a few hundred years.
A few hundred years.
How old are you?
I can't remember.
You should really take care of your character sheet.
Sure.
You're like 23.
Yeah,
You're
she's
pretty
like,
young.
She's like sort of in her like flirty 30s
She
stage
hasn't
of
even
being a
grew into a
dwarf.
beard yet.
Yeah.
So
Some
like,
mean sideburns.
yeah, 23, 30. something like
Those are different ages, you know that, don't you? You know, 23, 30.
that. Shit. 23.
A dwarf is like dog years in
I don't know.
reverse.
It's the one thing I really struggle with when I create a character that lives beyond a human age. Because I don't understand what's old or young.
Just you're kind of always in midlife, you know. You're born and then midlife
Yeah.
and then you die.
So I just don't know.
Did I just describe an office job?
You just described life.
I'm
Yeah.
23, dear.
Oh.
So is that old for a dwarf?
No, very young actually. I think, according to law.
So what happens if you got real old, like 200 years old, while you're still cursed? Would you look 500 years old?
Well, I don't
How
know.
would you just look 200 years old? How old are you supposed to look now? Because if
Like old.
dwarves
Few hundred.
lived for a long time.
This is what I will look like when I'm actually old.
Oh.
But would you
So
get
sorry.
double old?
Maybe. Don't know. Noreen's just turned me into this.
That bitch.
That bitch, Noreen.
That the bitch. I didn't want to be left out. Sorry, guys. I just thought I'd
And she
say
is
it.
a bitch.
Okay, can I say that? Is that okay?
Yes.
Bitch.
If we're talking about Noreen, yes.
Okay, I'll remember that.
She always was jealous of me.
The bitch.
That bitch.
That bitch.
That bitch.
That bitch.
So you guys travel, and you go to the Great Tits. Remember, it's still like low gravity here, essentially. So you kind of jump up and you slide through the air. Is that a word to describe it?
Glide.
Yeah. Glide. Why not? Yeah, you glide through the air. And you make it through the kind of central entrance at the top of the Great Tits. And you go in there, and you hear a very familiar voice. As Clark.
God.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Clark reach you back in.
It's
I'm looking at his character.
As he's kind of like mopping the floor now, and he's like, "Oh, we're almost closed, guys. What are you doing here? It's so late."
Do you have somewhere where we can stay?
Let me look on my notes. I really should have thought about you asking this question ahead of
Why
time.
don't you know if there's somewhere to stay here? You work here.
I do, yeah. I mean, my nest upstairs is, spacious.
What?
My nest!
Birds don't sleep in nests. They just have babies in them.
I've had a baby.
And it's not spacious if there's babies in there.
It's moved out now.
Then why do you still have the nest?
Empty nest syndrome. Clark, you're small. You can be my baby.
I'm okay, thank you.
Yes, Tavis?
Are you a man bird or a lady bird?
Undescribed.
I thought he was a vulture.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Oh.
Is there
Yeah.
somewhere we can stay that, has proper beds and rooms?
I don't mind the floor.
Tourist places,
There's like a pigeon place down the road.
No, that sounds terrible.
It does.
Yeah, they're not very good at making beds. They're all shit and twiggy and...
Why
Yeah.
don't we camp outside in our tents? It's probably the
I
place
like
to
that.
look at.
That's
What
cute.
about if we just camp under the stars? You don't even need to go in the tents.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on a floating island. Nothing's gonna get us.
Clark!
Is there
Yes?
is there anything about having a fire outside? Are we allowed to make a campfire?
Yeah, a lot of the buildings are made from combustible materials, so...
I don't know what that means.
the buildings set fire really easy,
Yeah,
so
but
don't...
I'll contain it in a little to keep us warm overnight.
Oh, yeah, just keep it away from the buildings, please.
Oh, okay.
It's very breezy, like, you need to watch out.
It is quite breezy up here.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Do it somewhere shitty downtown, maybe, just in case.
I can't wait to burn the whole of Avia down by accident.
Just all fall asleep.
A giant fireball just fall into the earth.
Just fall asleep and wake up with people just screaming.
How to wipe out your entire party in one episode.
So you guys are leaving the Great Tits, and you are going camping underneath the stars tonight. Interesting choice.
I'd like that very much.
Deliberately choosing an area with no residential or immediately flammable things.
Okay, that's cool.
A field.
Because you are, I guess, technically in the wilderness, if you're just not staying in a abode, is anyone going to be taking a watch?
I can do it.
I'll take a watch.
I'll do a watch.
Okay, so Binks first, Jin second, Tavis third.
But he's chilling.
But he's having a great night's sleep. So, you guys begin a campfire. Anyone sharing any ghost stories or anything cool?
I don't know any ghost stories.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Okay. So, first watch. Binks, I'd like you to roll me a perception check, please.
We all know my perception's real good.
Let's do this.
Oh, 18.
Okay, really good.
I just rolled well. I don't have good perception.
1 second.
That's too many notes for my liking.
So, an 18. Mm-hmm. Okay. bear with me.
See a giant ribbon wyvern.
Clock in the fucking
Nonsense about.
nonsense about in the park. Having a sneaky wank.
So there's a
It's just such a.
Came out some aftershave on.
so there's these guys are nicely asleep. You know, in the distance with an 18, you see that from one of the buildings, a kind of darker feathered being kind of like crawls out, if you will. Except for, although they have darkened feathers, like ultra dark browns, you do see small flashes of kind of silver on and around them. And you, even though it's the night time, they're kind of like tapping away on their house, like they're hammering or something. But they seem to keep themselves to themselves, and other than that, nothing untoward seems to happen. Your watch passes uneventfully other than that. You wake Jin. Anything to report to him?
There was a creepy bird with some silver bits in it, but it just seemed to be tapping on its house. I don't think it was doing anything wrong.
We are on an island full of creepy birds.
Well,
But,
yeah, this one just
noted.
seemed a little extra creepy.
Very well. Keep an eye out. Can I specifically keep an eye out for the creepy bird?
Of course you can, yeah. Would you please roll me a perception check?
I got a 20.
Ooh, nice. Cool. I'd like you to also roll me now, please, a d20 with no modifiers.
Hot 8.
A hot, sexy 8. Cool. So, you're keeping your eye out for that specific bird person with the shiny bits, and nothing seems to pop out. You do see some shiny, but it's not that person. As in the kind of streets, you know, in the gaps in the buildings, you spot one particular person walking alone very late at night, and they have resplendent feathers out of their backside, really long, pretty. You'd recognize this in any other place as a peacock, as they are really a male peacock specifically, as they are really strutting their stuff and kind of like walking. They've got a really proud, puffed out chest. They don't really approach you, but they're, you know, that's what catches your eye in that moment. Do you want to do anything on your watch?
Is anyone paying any attention to us? Like, have we put out our campfire and...
Well, your campfire's still going to keep you guys warm enough overnight, but nobody seems to be like eyeballing from a distance or anything.
Okay.
Cool. So other than that, your watch passes uneventfully, and you wake up Tavis. Anything to report?
BT,
Hey.
Binks said she thought she saw some spooky looking critter out there. Didn't see anything myself, just some fancy ass peacocks. But just thought I'd tell you.
Well, that. I'll keep my eyes wide open.
Thanks, T.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
So Tavis, I'd like you to roll me a perception check, please.
I'm good at this. If I can find him. Ooh. Is that cock?
Ah,
Can you read a number on the top of it?
I can read 5 and 15.
Re-roll it then.
That's better. I can see a 9 now. That is a 17.
Fucking hell. What plus have you got to perception?
8.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Serious
Okay.
motherfucker.
Okay, cool. I'd also like you to roll a d20, please, with no modifier.
The 14.
14. Okay. Cool. So for you, yeah.
Roll the bird.
I just thought of a better name for this person. So for you, again, it's not a particularly eventful night. You don't see the bird with the silver bits. You don't see a peacock. but floating relatively high, actually, quite high up. And because we're getting to sort of dawn now, like you can start to see light coming over the horizon. You can see the colour of this bird, even in this low light. It's grey. As it flies very high up, it's making a little bit of noise, but it's off in the distance. It's got kind of a rounded head and a short kind of curved beak. That's all. It's just making a bit of noise.
Cool.
Somebody's chasing around on the ground going,
She's an African grey. As soon as you start to crowd out, they're going, oh my god, it's Chanel.
you know, she got like done the other day for like dealing or something.
Yeah,
She's like in prison now.
Oh, what's going to become of Chanel?
I know,
Did they
yeah.
find her?
Don't know. Maybe Chanel was doing the running for her.
Oh my god, yeah.
Maybe.
Other than that, your watch passes uneventfully.
I would like, as the moon's going down, I'd just like to ask Seluna to once again bless me, and that I'm curious about Astrid.
Roll a religion check for me, please.
I mean, you're not going to sing the Goodnight Moon song from Bear in the Big Blue House instead.
I have no idea how to sing that.
What's that in a big blue?
That's
You know
a
what Bear in the Big
15.
Blue House as a kid.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh my god.
So
That child. It's really emotional.
there's no direct communication here, but you more just feel like a soft, warm breeze, and a feeling of comfort
That's nice.
before the morning.
Selena did a little bath on you.
Hot bath. Yeah, it smells immediately, and it's really bad. Why do hot farts stink so much?
I didn't know, they're horrible, aren't they? Proper bath.
Bath. Cool. So the morning comes, and you guys have survived your night in the wild wilderness of Avia.
I bet Dawn in Avia's fucking well enough.
Oh my god, yeah. Everyone's just out the windows. Everyone's just shouting at each other.
Oh no, did we set the place on fire?
Imagine being one of the owls just like,
I would hate that.
Yeah, there's a cockerel as well, just proper screaming his head off like. And everyone's like,
How come Claw closed up shop early when half his clients would probably be at night time?
yeah, I don't know. He just, I was just shooting the
I
pub.
suppose he's not a nighttime bird though, is
Yeah.
Is there a nightclub?
Yeah, it's a nightclub, yeah.
There's a nightclub.
Yeah, now there is, yeah.
Now there is.
It's called Nocturne. Yeah, Nocturne. Yeah, that'll do.
Cool.
There's a nightclub called Nocturne, guys.
Maybe Knock's turn.
If you want.
Knocker's turn.
Why has it got to be a strip club?
Because every one's got.
Yeah, good
fucking-
point. Yeah, it's a strip club.
If it is.
It's a strip club.
Oh, we should have gone there.
Where in the world are we at the moment on Avia? If we assume we've moved a bit since last time we
Yeah, it's not that. You know, you literally can walk from one side of it to the other in about 5-10 minutes, so it's not that big.
No, like where it
Was
is.
it where in-
Oh, we're on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It
Yeah.
moves, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not moved that much. It's just gone south a little bit. Do you want to pass me the map and I'll edit it slightly?
How long have we been there now? Like 1 day?
Yeah, full day.
Full day.
One full day.
24 hours later.
So you're not going very far. You're that new cross
No?
of the water. Yeah.
Guys, do we know who's piloting Avia?
I don't know.
If they can
actually.
drop us off somewhere?
That's a very good question.
Well, we already spoke to Wise about it, and he said that we could get closer to Red Rock.
But do they control it, or are
I
we
think
just
so.
winging it? No pun intended.
No, I think they control it, because otherwise how would they be able to go and get supplies if they were just going all over the place?
Do you reckon they just get like a load of them and just fly down to the side and push it a certain way?
Maybe. I'm not so sure we should be going to the sea city first. think maybe we should go to land.
I didn't say go to the sea city. I said go to the Widow's Point. Oh, you just trying to take my idea and pass it as your own. I said it in character.
Binks suggested this really good thing in character before.
Right.
He knows he was there.
I wasn't.
That's okay.
Where are we going?
Here.
To Widow's Point.
Oh yeah, we filled tea in about this.
No.
Oh wow, what happened?
Oh
when I
yeah,
went?
tea.
Oh, Jin's responsible for all bad things in the world.
Yeah, apparently, these guys, these bird folk, kind of blame me for a lot of bad shit.
Well, it's because it was
wasn't around.
directly their fault and he was around.
Well, I was just a fledgling, so can't really be blamed.
Does that mean that Birdie Santa doesn't bring you any presents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, he might have been able to have wings at some point.
You had wings at one point?
I never had wings, no, but my people did, and because we have bad folk.
Juju.
Yeah.
Bad juju.
Yeah. Well, now we don't. Basically, kind of like kidnapped a sky god and tried to steal power.
Well, that you know, it's not a personal experience, but I'd just say that's not going to end well.
No.
It's a bad idea.
The important thing is I had nothing to do with it. I was not there.
So are you
I'm innocent.
Are you cursed then?
Yeah. In a way that kind of like Betty.
So you both thinks you cursed?
No.
Neither am I.
It's good.
Thank God for that. I thought everybody was cursed and I thought it was just going to come up on me and get me.
They're not contagious.
Well, there's still time.
Okay.
No.
Do you know that for sure?
Maybe you can get your own curse.
I don't want to look like either of you.
Ooh.
You don't
Wow.
look like me by now if it was. We spent a lot of time together, Binks.
What?
If it was contagious.
Oh. But I don't have wings, so maybe it is.
But you don't look old.
You're not a bird.
No. I guess so.
Tavis is going to think really hard about this.
Anyway.
So yeah, we've got a plan.
We're going Widow's Peak.
Yeah.
Do we know who is at Widow's Peak? Do we ask the Archmage?
It's called Widow's Point.
At Widow's Point. Sorry, I didn't know that. I can't read. Do we ask Arch something of the wise Hooten wise?
Grand Averia.
That's the
We could
one.
ask Hooten Wise,
Who
or we could
lives
just
there?
ask Rora. He will know who's there.
Oh yeah, but he's a bit of a weddie.
No, look how fucking cool he is. He's so fucking cool.
He did not say that in the first campaign.
I like him.
Yeah, we did hate him.
He is
Wait,
a wedding
can you
though,
see
isn't
him?
he?
We
Look
literally-
how fucking cool he is.
He does look really cool, but we kind of forgot about him, and he's kind of not really inconspicuous neither.
He makes Jin look well boring.
Yeah, he does. But now, wait until I buy my fucking cowboy hat, and then we'll see.
You want,
It's over for you bitches.
you want to buy a cowboy hat?
Yeah, I want to buy a cowboy
I
hat.
think you'd look really cool in a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
Have you ever even been a cowboy
I
though?
don't really know what a cowboy is.
It's like
Just
cultural
gotta say you
appropriation.
car and then you'll be one.
Yeah,
That voice does suit you, Jin.
thank you. It's my master's.
It's very suave.
You see how Kenku, we can't. It's part of the curse. We can't. We don't have our own voice.
Did you get that from that sky god or another sky god?
How many sky gods did you try and kill?
Just the one, as far as I know. But maybe there's more. But
You
yeah,
people have not had a good run in, have you?
no,
No.
really have not.
Ah,
If I do this, it
Obviously.
looks like Jin's pulled on Sin's. Like history part.
look at Jin there on the first floor of Rosie's.
Bert's got to earn a coin somehow.
Does nobody else get bad vibes from these birds?
I do. They don't mind me.
I'm very nervous about these birds. I just don't know. Rora's not like.
I think
what
it's
he
very
used to
strange
be.
when nobody can look forward. So
Well-
no offense.
He's
just
a
seems
politician
Birds
now.
can look forward.
Yeah, but
I
they
just-
don't look like they're looking forward.
Owls do.
Well,
Their owls have got
Owls.
actual
oh yeah,
eyes, aren't
owls.
they?
Yeah, but they're like
Owls' eyes
they're
are
like special
here.
birds. They're all
Like well close together.
Yeah.
like here.
I just don't. I don't know if I can.
But even when Jin's talking to you, Betty, I feel like he's looking at me. I don't want to sound.
Well,
Yeah,
we,
birds give me bad vibes, man.
we can't distrust everybody because we already don't.
his eyes.
We already don't trust the guys from High Nobilis. So we can't distrust everyone, otherwise you can't even see you can't see with the hound.
Maybe on that one.
Like you can't see.
You don't
though.
need to
It
see
covers
with the
his
head on
entire
it, just-
face.
I've got a picture of a crow on here that I just shown everyone.
But
No, his eyes are
I
on
think
the
he
side
wears
of
like a
his
proper
head.
samurai, you know, like down. Like,
Oh, I can't find it now. I did find the
their
man in the
eyes.
ring win
I
though.
did have an old
Ring
version of
bin.
Jin with like one of those farmer hats, you know, like,
Yes!
you know, the rice
Like the
field
big
farmer
round
hats.
hats.
Yeah.
I've just finished watching Blue Eye Samurai and she wears one in it. It's fucking
Nice.
cool.
Well, I feel that we can trust Udenwise, but I'm not sure about anyone else. I think Roar is probably a good guy, but he is a bit of a jackass.
He's literally never done anything wrong.
Oh, he's a jackass.
He's different. There's just something.
You can't dislike people just because they're different.
No, as in he's different to how he used to be.
I like the bird people
Yeah,
I want to
because
learn how to fly.
He's a politician now, so he's
And when have
automatically
you
a
ever met a
jackass.
politician you can trust?
Never.
Exactly.
I've
The
never met
politicians in my forest were really nice.
I've never met a politician. What did they do?
You will have politicians where you live. They make the decisions on
Mama wasn't
where to
a
go
politician. Papa wasn't a politician.
well, who made the
Gigi-
decisions.
Papa.
No, Papa was your politician.
Then he asked Mama, and she then told him what to say.
Okay, so your
See,
mama was the politician.
But then if Gigi didn't agree, then she'd tell Mama what to tell Papa. And then Papa sometimes got annoyed and told Gigi he wasn't doing
Well,
it.
everyone's a politician.
Okay.
Well, I think what T's trying to describe is an anarchist commune.
No, we're fearbolgs.
Power of the furball.
Anywho,
So, where do you guys want to go? Who do you want to speak to?
we should
In
go and
Avia.
find Hooten Wise
Yeah,
and
one of the
ask him
bird
about the
people.
widow's point and if they can get us closer to it.
Okay, cool. So you guys head towards the Parliament. As you enter the Parliament, there is only two of them there. Senator Rora Swiftclaw and Councillor Whispertalon Silvergaze.
As we walk in, I'll be like, quick, turn around. Don't make eye contact.
Dudes! How was your first night in Avia?
Yeah, it was really nice.
It's
we
pretty
camped
cool.
outside because you guys only have nests and not beds.
Well, yeah, how else would you sleep?
I mean, most birds sleep in trees.
I was in my tree, where were you?
We only got told that there was nests because apparently everybody's nesting, but I didn't think it was the right time.
People
of year.
get crazy nest brain when that's the time of year, you know. But no, I was in my tree, you know. Well, sorry, no, not my tree. I was in like another tree. I'm not allowed back in my tree,
Why?
but that's okay. No, it's a story. It's a, you know.
Why are you not having a tree?
I don't like to bring my personal life into politics. You know, I'm a
We're
politician now,
friends
guys.
Here. You could tell us.
That's okay, I'm a politician as well. I just got told it.
Oh, okay. Well, and he kind of like turns around and he looks, and Whisper Talon's there, sort of like looking over, and he's like, "I really shouldn't talk about it at work, guys. Maybe another time." Anyway, what are you guys? What are you guys doing here? You just chilling out today? You gonna go some recreational activities? Like, are you guys living here? Is that what's happening?
No.
No.
There's nowhere for us to live here. We don't live in trees.
We're hoping you can get us somewhere, Rora.
Won't go to that widow place.
Widow's Point.
That's the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Any reason?
Oh.
A bit different from our path at the moment.
Oh, we told you we're heading towards Red Rock, right?
So we're going to stop for supplies,
We're
right?
gonna stop on the land first
Yeah.
and then head to Red Rock
Yeah.
if we can.
Oh, okay. Have you guys spoke to Hooten Wise about this?
Mm-hmm.
And he okayed it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
You did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, he controls where we go, so he might.
How?
Yeah, how does he steer this thing?
He pushing by himself?
No, he's got a little stick.
What, like a Atari type.
Yeah, it's like
Atari with the
yeah, it was more like a power glove, like a Nintendo power glove. Whatever that is. Yeah, I mean, he's just out on his morning errands, like everyone's got to get like the seed from the local store and shit, so
He's
probably
just
back
getting
pretty
his
soon.
seed out there, is he?
Yeah, something like that.
Owl, he doesn't eat seeds.
He gets it for his friends.
What do owls eat? Mice.
Yeah.
Have we seen any mice?
So as you ask this, the door kind of like bursts open, and Wise has got a little mouse in his mouth. He's like, and he like gobbles it down, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I had to nip out for a quick croissant. But I'm ready to. That's what I call mice. But I'm ready to do my daily diligence. And he kind of like goes over, and there's a large seat for where Hoot and Wise is. No, seats don't exist here. There's a little perch where Hoot and Wise kind of hops on. You're making progress with your journey today, are you?
We are hoping to go to the Widow's Peak.
Point.
Sorry, the Widow's Place. Yeah,
Point.
that Point Peak. That one.
Say no more. We needed to take Avia down to the south of Fortis, so we will move you down that area and we will divert our path. How long do you need to stay there for? A day or two? We'll come pick you up, or
Are we getting back on? Are we staying off?
Well, yeah, we're hoping to go to Widow's Point, then maybe Marinus and Red Rock. It's kind of the plan we're...
okay. Well, I can't go to Marinus, as it's under the water.
Oh, maybe...
And he kind of flaps his wings. Not a great swimmer.
What if we did, like, here?
Have you got those birds in here that go under the water?
And I'm not going to Red Rock because it's too dangerous.
Do they have boats at Plumpfoot?
I imagine so. It is a coastal town.
Well, why would we need a boat? We got a ship.
Oh, yeah, we have our own one, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I tell Hoot and Wise about... I did ask him about Blackrock, didn't I? And he filled us in that it was
Red Rock.
prison. Red Rock, sorry.
Yeah. So he told you that it was a prison. And it's a heavily guarded prison.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you see, Hoot and Wise, I've kind of got an inkling that maybe Airdrie is in Red Rock.
And he kind of ruffles his feathers and like has a little weird flap about him. Kind of goes over to Rora and gets him to the side and has a little like and Rora, yo dude, yeah. and then they kind of come out to you guys and say, if this is true, then we will drop you close by, but we cannot go near Red Rock. It is far too dangerous.
What awaits us at Red Rock?
Red Rock is a prison and a house. The house of Ravaxor, the Red Dragon.
Why'd everyone make that noise then?
Yeah, everyone's like, ooh, fuck, dude. We Sky People have a bitter rivalry, as he calls himself King of the Skies.
Well, Hoot and Wise, don't you think it's worth investigating? If Airdrie really is there, do you not think it'd be worth the fight?
We will surely be decimated. I can't think of how we can aid you other than getting you closer.
We can't take on a red dragon by ourselves.
What if it was a little one?
I don't think your King of the Skies is going to be a little one.
No.
Well, how about we do a quick recon mission? Like, go in under the cover of darkness, report our findings.
I'm going to go ahead and say the dragons can probably see in the dark.
I
Well,
can
you
be
can't be
sneaky
everywhere.
though. I can turn into people and things, and I can whip in and out, and do that bits.
T can go invisible, and I'm quite sneaky.
Only at night outside.
And surely the dragon can't be everywhere.
He's probably got lots of gods, though. They said he's got wyverns around it.
Sometimes he does travel across the skies. He, he flies the entire globe.
Does the Nekia shard not hide us?
As long as you are on Avia, you have a certain amount of hiding.
I mean, doesn't it hide Avia?
Yes, and that's why I'm saying I would not go and approach Red Rock, because that's putting all of us on a dinner plate for him. So we'd rather keep moving and hope we don't bump into him.
Wait, guys, quick huddle up.
Rora gets in.
No.
Oh, sorry.
T, I
Just
think
like old
maybe
times.
Rora should listen to this.
Yeah.
He's on the council. He can help
We
fight our
need his
case.
help.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. You want Rora to listen in? Mm-hmm. Okay, Rora, come back in.
He kind of huddles over his wings round.
What is
Betty.
Tavis going to say?
So, Hope and Wise said that the Nekia shards protect them. You know the Nekia shards we're going to go get from Widow's Point. Maybe we can use that to hide ourselves for Red Rock.
Maybe.
Maybe, but do we know how to do that? Maybe we should ask who and why
You're pretty smart. I thought you figured out the map.
Yeah, there's a lot we don't know about these Nekia shards.
We could ask who
Hoop
and
Wise
why.
in on the huddle.
Yeah,
Hoop Wise, come in.
huddle up.
So now
Hoop Wise.
there's only Whisper Talon just stood at the back of the room, just not in the huddle, just kind of like clicking his little tappy toes on the floor, like whistling.
Got a brush out.
Cool. So now Hoot and Wise and Aurora are now in.
So we'll fill you in on the plan. We're going to go to Widow's Point, get a Nekia shard, hide ourselves, go to Red Rock, and then I don't know from there. We'll have to kind of like drifted off when the plan was being spoke about. There was some person called Air Dry.
the plan?
I don't know. They mentioned someone called Air Dry, but I don't know who that is.
Hooten-wise, how do you use the Nekia shard to protect and hide Avia?
Well, it's a natural property of the Nekia shards to obfuscate.
Is it hard to say with your beak?
Yes. I don't know how Jim managed. Yes,
He's
that
good
word.
with words.
Anything it's kind of attached to, or a certain amount of time will allow it to do that.
We can put it on the ship.
So in theory, if we found another Nekia
Great
shard,
idea,
we could
T.
apply that to us, right?
There are individuals which remain hidden in the world who own Nekia shards. Yes, it's what makes them so difficult to track.
So maybe a plan.
Yeah.
It's
Hold
worth
on,
a try,
guys.
right?
Can I just ask that I have a smart idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you be... if you could
Rora
get
goes
us to...
for himself as well.
If you could get us to Widow's Point, I think we've probably got a plan from there. If our ship could be prepared for them as well.
Yes, I'll have a check on it for you.
Who and why? Do you know of any dangers at Widow's Point?
I've never been there. We do some minor foraging around there, but nothing but rocks.
That looks bad.
Whisper Talon! And they whisper Talon at the back like, yes?
You
Please
come
check
in
on
now.
the
You
ship.
want to get in?
Now it's just all of you in a circle in the room, huddled up, and he's like, can you please check on the ship? Yes.
Why have all of your owls become really southern camp?
I don't know.
It's just the time of year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's roosting season. So Whisper Talon kind of like flies out the building. No, silently even. There you go. I just mimed a silent flight.
Wow.
Yep. I know, yeah. It's DM skills, guys, right?